welcome back to another episode of the Benny and Dad's Weekly Predictions, and we are on to the Wildcard round, where let's get started. Kind of exciting week of the Wildcard. This is probably going to be the most not as excitingest game at 4 p.m. Saturday, but we are recording this Sunday morning, and were we right? We
were both wrong.
Right.
We were both big on the Chargers, and the Chargers pooped the bed, so to speak, and that's why I'm honoring them today. Herbert, 3 interceptions all season, 17 games, 4 in this game.
But what I had is basically Chargers dominating. It'd be low scoring game, boring. It was boring, but it was the other way around. The Texans' defense dominated, getting pick 6 in that, and Stroud did not do much besides that one play, but at the end, Texans got it done. I had the Chargers winning 23-10, and you had the Chargers winning 33-21.
Texans came out on top.
Now getting on to the 8 p.m. Ravens-Steelers game. It was just domination by the Ravens all day, and I thought that could possibly happen similar last time, but I thought because it's a division matchup, the Steelers would play them tough, and it would be close, with the Ravens winning 16-13. My dad had them winning 31-13. So
what was the final score?
The final score was 28-14.
Okay. So I was a lot closer.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so we're both 1-1 in the week. But let's move on to today
Sunday.
At 1 p.m. Yeah. We have the Denver Broncos taking on the Bills, and the Broncos, it's just great that they were able to make the playoffs. I think their road is going to end here, and I think it is going to be the Bills dominating. I think possibly going up 21-0. Broncos put some points up at the end, but I think the Bills are going to take this one 38-13.
I'm excited about the Broncos like I was excited about the Chargers, but I thought the Chargers had a chance. Obviously, they did not. And I don't think the Broncos really have a chance against the powerhouse team like the Bills. I like the Bills winning this one 42-14.
All right, and now at 4 p.m. today, this could be the game of the week. We have a 2-7 matchup, as it's the Packers coming in at 11-6, taking on the 14-3 Eagles. Crazy that a 14-win team did not get a bye. That's actually one of 2 in the NFC. But we have the Eagles and Packers. Who you got?
I got the Eagles in this one. It should be pretty easy for them, I believe, without any issues. Although I do think the Packers play them tough, but not tough enough to get a victory. I like the Eagles in this one, 28-17.
And I think last time these guys played, we saw some points. I think we're going to see points again today. 2 defenses that show up some weeks they don't. I think they're not going to show up that much today. It could be a very defensive game or a very offensive game, but like with their great offenses, great running backs, I see both the offenses going off. I think the Eagles are going to take this one 43-33.
That would be a good game.
And now moving on to the 8 p.m. game.
I'm excited. I'm most excited for this game.
The Commanders and the Bucks, and this is going to be a good one. Rematch of Week 1 where they took on each other. Packers-Eagles, also a Week 1 rematch where the Eagles won 34-29. In Week 1, Buccaneers took on the Commanders. Buccaneers won 37-20. They won by a bit more, but the Commanders have improved a lot since then, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think the Commanders are going to play them tough, but I think at the end of the day, as the Buccaneers have more playoff experience, I think that's going to catch up to them. It's going to come down right to the end, but I think the Buccaneers are going to take this one 26-23.
This is my favorite game of the week, and this is the only game in which if either team wins, I'll be happy because they're the 2 teams I really like. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the Commanders get it done behind the exciting rookie quarterback. and they win it in a thriller right up at the end, 37-34. Commanders over the Buccaneers.
And next up, we are on to
Monday
Night Football
game.
in Arizona. We have the Vikings. We have the Rams. Vikings coming off a loss against the Lions. Lions came into that game prepared. Vikings did not. It was just domination by the Lions all the way. Rams coming off a loss, but they were sitting everyone, so it didn't really matter that much. But Dad, would you like to get started off on a prediction?
You know, it's sad for me to say it because they're a team that, no matter what happens, the Vikings, even when they do well, luck does never end up being on their side, and I think that's the case here again. I think the Rams are kind of coming into this game with a lot of momentum. They're healthy, and they have a powerful offense. I do think it's going to be close, but I see the Rams squeaking out a victory here, 27-24.
Okay, and then my prediction is going to be a little different from my prediction for this game in my Soma Sports broadcast video where I had the Vikings winning. And I'm going to go Rams in this one, and I think whoever wins this one, it's going to be whatever team can pull out to a 2-score lead. I think the Rams want this more. I've had a rough week due to what's going on in LA, and I just think Rams, they're built for the playoffs, so are the Vikings, but the Vikings are a team that does lose in the first round of the playoffs, and as much as I would love to see the Vikings win this game and advance, my gut's telling me Rams, and I feel like I gotta go Rams, and I think it's gonna be the Rams who take this one 36-28 in a 2-score game. Right now, 27 in a 2-score game. So it'll be an exciting one. But folks, that is our week wildcard predictions.
Yes.
And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.